Okay. Do y'all remember when we were children? Now, I'm 41, so I'm talking to, I guess you could say, a select group of people. Maybe not select. That sounds weird. A certain group of people. Okay, do y'all remember when we were kids and we would go to something called a family reunion? Family reunion. So, for those of you who maybe didn't or are not sure, a family reunion back in the day was when your whole family got together. I mean, I am talking mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, cousins. And I'm talking people that you typically only saw once a year at the aforementioned family reunion. And my recollection of this, granted, I may be the only one who remembers it this way or thought of it this way or felt it this way, but my recollection is when you would go to this family reunion, it was an unspoken rule. Now, notice why I said there, unspoken. It was an unspoken rule. Mom did not sit you down, dad did not sit you down, grandma, grandpa did not sit you down. It was just unspoken. And don't ask me how it was unspoken, but yet a rule, because it just was. You just knew that at this family reunion, since you were only going to see these people, I mean, we're talking third, fourth, maybe fifth cousins. I mean, you brought out the whole family and then some. People that you didn't even know how you were related to these people, you just knew you were. You just knew you were. So it was an unspoken rule that at the family reunion, which would happen usually in the summer, you were not to talk about politics or religion or anything offensive. Back in the day, I feel like politics and religion were the only offensive things, but maybe there were more. Nowadays, there was like 1,000, and I don't even have time to go into it. But back in the day, family reunions, it was an unspoken rule that you did not talk about anything offensive, such as politics or religion or anything else for that matter, because you didn't want to offend these people. That's your family. And I mean, that word family, I feel like, carried a different sort of weight back in the day. Back in the day. Again, I'm not saying good or bad here. Don't try to lock me into those words. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it carried a different sort of weight. That's all I'm saying. So you did not bring up insensitive or delicate topics at a family reunion because you didn't want to offend these people that you were related to and you only saw once a year. Now, what's my point? Why am I telling you this? Because I have a theory that was probably good in a way. I mean, not that you only saw your family once a year. The aspect of the unspoken rule of do not bring up or discuss sensitive topics with family because you might offend them and you only see them once a year. I feel that Facebook, social media, needs to perhaps adopt the unspoken family reunion rule. Because I am getting weary in my spirit. I am getting a heaviness in my bones of people arguing on Facebook. I'm just tired of it. It's not fun. It's not fun to go on Facebook and see all these people ranting and raving. And now here's the thing. I'm about to. Let me try to sound intelligent. Yeah. I'm about to almost talk out of both sides of my mouth here because it's going to sound like I'm contradicting what I just said. But I've heard people say that Facebook is not the place to rant and rave about politics and religion. And part of me says, well, I mean, it is a public forum. It's a public forum. It's a public space. We don't pay for it. It's a public space. And if you can't be you in a public space, then where can you be you? Okay, so there's that school of thought. And I do have that school of thought. Now, going back to what I was saying earlier, I do, however, see how I think we should just abide by the unspoken family reunion rule of, we're entitled to our opinions. We are allowed to think and feel and say and do anything we want. And we do. I mean, can I be honest for a second? Sometimes I see the yellow light and I keep my speed. I don't slow down. Even though I know it's going to turn red any second. But see, that's a choice that I'm making, and I'm allowed to make that choice. Now, repercussions can come from that choice and will come from that choice. So I'm not saying it's a good choice. I'm just saying we are all allowed to think and do and feel and behave in any way we decide to do, to engage in, to participate in. I just have to wonder if maybe social media wouldn't be a little bit more friendly of a place to hang out and visit if we didn't abide by some unspoken family rules.